center, and I'm going to make the center right on the board, okay? You don't need any plastic canvas or anything else. We're going to do it right on the board, and we are going to go right over top of zip ties that have the petals, okay? Yes, this is the large board, and the petals are 10 by 10. Okay. I'm going to preload row 5. So where I'm going is right over top each one of these, okay? Down and up, and now I'm not going to close them this time. We're going to preload our board open. Sorry, I'm doing this upside down, so. All right. And for this, we are going to use this Deco Mesh ribbon. This is a poly jute. I'm going to use 9 inches. So I'm going to slide my ribbon just under the clip. You don't have to use the clip, but it's there so you don't have to. That's another thing, because I was always finding I was having to hold the ribbon and then slide my finger out. So we put the clip on so you don't have to do that. I'm going to go around this 8 times. Okay, let's do this. We're going to go, this is 9 inches, and I'm going to go around the measure buddy 8 times. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Cut it off your roll. Now you're just going to slide this off. We're not cutting the ends. Okay? However, you can cut the ends. It would make a different center. So you can play around, but we're just going to slide it off. Okay? So we have 9 inch. And I'm going to kind of pinch it in the middle, just like this, so it looks like a bow. And where I pinched it in the middle, I'm going to place it down on the zip, in between the 2 zip tie ends, and do it up here. Now I'm going to fold it up to make sure each loops are the same size, and they are. I'll pull this nice and tight. It might be sold out again, Dee. I have to go and look. We had put a whole bunch on yesterday. Okay, now when this is done, we're going to start opening it all up. However, until we build the whole center, I'm going to keep them closed. So you can actually see down to get your zip ties in there. So I'm going to go row. I'm going to preload the whole thing. So there's 1. So we're going to make a nice full center with the ribbon here. So to do it a little easier, what you can do is flip your board over and see if it will fit. There we go. And then you're not rifling through all the mesh at the front there. So we're loading the whole row 5 again. If I can get the heads down. Nope, that one's not going to go. Hard to see the zip ties because the mesh is white. So are the zip ties. There we go. So I'm having I guess I should put my glasses on. I don't think we have any patriotic ones coming, wreath kits coming in. Okay, a couple more. It's usually not this difficult when your mesh is not white. There we go. And I'm blind too, so. All right, so I'm going to go around and put a bunch of like this in each zip tie. So again, I'm going to go around at 9 inches. So the longer you have your loops, the bigger your center will be, or the more loopier it will be. And I find 9 inches is just perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just slip it off, pinch it in the center, and you're going to put it right beside. Actually, this might be too full. Let me try every, might not have to do all of them. Let me try every other one. What am I, hold on guys, because this wreath is pretty full. After all that work, I'm going to pull all these zip ties out. Okay, I'm just going to see, what I'm going to do is the normal holes, that's where I'm going to put the zip ties, and see, I may not need to do all 8. Cut that one out. Let's see. Okay, so we'll put one here. And before you tighten it, kind of put them together and make sure your loops are the same size. And same with this side. Just pinch it in the middle. It's a little bit thick because we're going to open these loops once everything's in there. So it's going to be really full. And I think because I used 8 times around the measure buddy, it's going to give us quite a few loops. Okay, so there's those two. And now I'll do the other side. So again, I'm just going down the normal holes. And this is just another idea for centers. You can do this with, I think this is like center number 20 I've done. You can do this exact same thing with deco tubing as well. Deco tubing, I'm sure you've seen it. They're long kind of straw looking things, and they're made of deco mesh too. And you just wrap it around your measure buddy just like you do with this, and put the center in there. 5, 6, 7, 8. Put the center in there and zip tie it up. And then once you're all done, then we'll open it all up. Oh, is that what? Yeah. Yeah, it comes about $16 with shipping. Okay, again in the middle. Make our loop. Pull it nice and tight. Now once we open up all these loops, you will not see the zip tie. Okay, we have one more to do. Right over here. So again, I'm on row 5 and I'm just doing the normal 4 holes. And we'll see how it looks. One more. Oh, well, thanks for first time watching. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that share button at the bottom, I would really appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, I have my measure buddy set at 9 inches. So they're 9 inches. So when we do the loops, they're probably about 4 and a little bit each side. And again, I'm going to put the center in. I don't know why I have glue all over my needle nose pliers. Alrighty. So now we have all these loops and we're going to start opening them. So there should be 4. So you're going to start pulling them out. So we'll go with the outside ones first. So this whole flower is weather resistant, weatherproof. However, I would still spray it with a fabric UV spray, because the UV sunlight will fade your mesh. Although this one is not too bad because it's already white anyways. So this one's not so bad, but if you had like a bright vivid pink or red, you're going to want to spray it with a UV fabric spray. I don't know where mine went. Oh, here it is. I use Scotchgard that you can buy on Amazon or even at any home store. It's for water and sun protection with UV. So it's used for outdoor furniture and stuff like that. So it's perfect for your wreaths. Well, thank you for watching. That little cut. Alright, so we have the outside open, and now let's open the inside. You're just pulling your loops open. And this is just to make how you can make a flower that is totally weather resistant. Your loops, you have to train these deco meshes. Such a pain in the tutkus. It likes to do what it wants to do. So you can add more. Like I said, I was going to add more loops to the shared holes, but I think this is it's going to be pretty full. It's getting stuck on the poly burlap. And cut these end ones down a bit. So you're going to have to keep pulling and tugging, or you can add a little bit more loops to your, so you can go into the other holes. So for instance, here, 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 and here, and maybe add just 6 loops, and it'll give you a lot fuller center as well. But that's basically how you do the center with 2.5 inch. And you just keep pulling and tugging. But the whole flower is weather resistant. Okay, I'm not going to add any more because frankly I'm tired and I don't feel good. But you guys get the gist. So there's that center.